Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of the 25th Ward. Wait, no, that's... I did it wrong. Oops. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of the Silver Case. Sorry, I mixed up the two because they both have similar titles, and they both... Honestly, the Silver Case, 25th Ward, really good, interesting, or really good titles to kind of like roll off the tongue when you're trying to introduce itself. But anyways, welcome back to the Silver Case. Silver Case, the Silver Case. Sorry. Hopefully nobody mistakes itself that this is the 25th ward, because 25th ward has been done for a while now, and I'm just rolling backwards in time to kind of catch up with the Silver Case to understand the full story of this Kill the Past universe or world that Suda51 has created, to be more exact. Last episode we basically continue as Tokyo, and Tokyo has solved the riddle that the bat has given him, and now we're basically trying to meet this old man who used to be from the village that the bat is from. The bat we are suspecting is Sumio, probably, because we have seen what Sumio did to Mikumo 77 back in the parade part of this game, in the was it the transmitter branch? Yes, transmitter parts of the game. But yeah, let's get back into it. We did get a call from Erica. Erica said that she secured a talk with an old man from that village, of course, and we are basically trying to find clues and stuff from things that we have only information about. Open this window more often. Okay, so this is the same old talk. I don't know what I'm doing here yet. We just had the call, so I don't even know. Okay, so I do talk to them. Okay. I know there's a setting somewhere, but somehow I feel like something's off. You got a bad feeling. Alright. Imagine this is the end of the Suki part 1. Doubt it, but... Alright, so we're in the next day. Yeah, I don't know what kind of bad feeling Tokyo has, but... we'll see about that. It's just the sound effects there. That was a good sleep. Alrighty, so technically we're here on the next day to probably see what some people have to say, I guess. Probably Inohana as well. Might say something. Yeah, oh, huh? Damn, Red. Feel happy about something? You sleep well too? Maybe. I mean, there's no construction like it did like 2 episodes ago. Let me check to see the window. Keeping it clean. Oh no, it's already lunchtime. Wait, isn't that like for the construction yard things? That kind of line usually is the construction yard. Okay, so he's just doing the simple line of that wasn't the phone, was it? Alright, let's go to the computer. So I'm guessing we're gonna get an email or something. Daily Mail. Okay, today's word. The cautious remain unscathed. Be careful, and you won't make mistakes. Thank you, game. You're reminding me to be careful with a lot of things that I kind of personally need to be careful with. Careful. Oh, this is the first time he's interacted with the today's word for once. Even when careful, you can still get lost. Like if your map is wrong. Okay then. Mikumo. I think that was it. What a frickin' hassle. Maybe I'll just ask the bat directly. Why? Why would you ask the bat directly? Unless you mean go there in person and talk to the bat, or send an email to the bat. Because if you're sending an email to the bat, it's a fruitless, it's not even gonna be worth it, honestly. Because the bat isn't gonna respond to too much, unless he's gonna throw us another riddle, which is not going to be any better than what it is currently, where we're just like barely getting any clues. Alrighty, and it's also interesting that Erica kind of figured out the whole riddle right off the bat, of course. What the hell? Asleep. Yeah, okay. So, Red is sleeping. I'll check the window and then I will probably go back to the computer. Okay, so it's nothing. This is repeated. Yeah, I want to check the window because sometimes there might be something different I don't think phone for sure, but... Alright, inbox. Erica. Met the old guy. Okay, cool. Met the old guy, subject. I met with that old survivor. I get what you mean. He's a weird old man. Even though I'm right in front of him talking, it feels like he's staring off a mile away while speaking to you. It seems like he doesn't care whether or not I even exist. That Mikumo 77 pollution problem was caused by the Yukimoto group, according to the old man. It actually was the Yukimoto group that pushed for the development of Mikumo 77 though. Also, he told me a creepy story about another damn fairy tale. What he told me was this. A demon marked a girl with a seal that would bring disaster. A demon. Would it be true that... Oh, what happened if Yukimoto sent out an assassin to kill the girl to kind of make it pinned on the town for killing the girl? That would suck, dude. But I mean, in some of the warehouse documents from back when we did Parade, they did mention about somebody getting involved. Like, there were some reporters and such getting involved, and I think one of the reporters might have been like a creep or an assassin, and he was just doing their job for the Yukimoto group. But his plan was to kill the girl anyways. Man, that would suck. The people were all baffled by it. Some boys surrounded the girl to protect her, but the people had turned her into a violent mob and took her away. Oh, that sucks. The innocent girl had her feathers plucked and was sacrificed. What the hell's wrong with Mikumo 77 people? So the truth was not only that, like, let me see, let me go back up. So not only that this girl died, she was killed, but she wasn't killed by the boys, even though the boys was trying to protect her. She was killed by somebody or something, or some group of people. But it's kind of weird. Why would the town want her? She's just a kid, dude. Like, she's also the kid of Yukimoto group, but I guess they kind of want revenge on the group. But it's just, that's not how you do it, Chief. That's not how you pull it off. This is kind of so freaking bad. So it was another story about a girl and some boys. There's a continuation, but it makes no sense. I have no idea what this guy is trying to say. Each of the kids in the story is either blind, deaf, or dumb, apparently. Additionally, he says the factory was producing weapons to fight off an alien invasion. The Silverarians! They cannot be losing! The Silverarians, like the, these are like the alien name that the 25th Ward had mentioned in the game constantly. But there was like no such thing that we saw at all. But also it's interesting because our character did need a sort of alien in the end of the... What was the episode's name? Komuidrome? Yeah, we met an alien sort of thing at the end of Komuidrome with a lady, but no clue if that's really truly an alien. It's hard to tell. What the hell, right? If it were you, you probably would have tossed your tape recorder in the gutter at this point. But I feel like there's some truth mixed in with the old guy's story. The people who had turned into a violent mob, etc. Hey, do you remember the origins of the bat's third riddle? The story about the crazy family riding a crazy horse to hell? I think that story may be referring to this violent mob. I mean, maybe. I'm trying to think, like, if the Crooked family thing was... I don't think the Crooked family was related, though. I don't think so. The Crooked family, if anything, is the Yukimoto family that owns that factory, I think. Because they mentioned how bad the family had it because of how crooked they were, maybe. Because... What was it? There was a guy who told this family to go to hell, or to go to hell to do something, I think. I forgot what the poem was already a little bit. It was from the last episode, but the Crooked family went to hell because of the fact that they had to do something to secure something. Like, they were too crazy, so they had to send them to hell, kind of thing. But then again, that's the Yukimoto's group family, I feel like, because they were so crooked, because they were not balanced enough that they were pushed to go and organize themselves at Mikumo 77's town in order to fish out, like, their problems with the Yukimoto and the town folks. So I'm guessing that's probably what's up. That the Crooked family was representative of the Yukimoto group organizing the factory. But on top of that, as they mentioned, the mother and father being the one who buried their kid, kind of thing. It literally is that. So the fourth poem is also related to how the Yukimoto family thing in the factory killed their own kid because of the fact that they themselves screwed over the town in a sense. And so basically it's also representative of that. Though the problem is, I don't know if the daughter had the girl had a brother or something like that, but I'm assuming that the brothers was representative of the boys, the kids that tried to protect her, I think, because they had to bury her because of the fact that she herself was dead. And so the brothers had to bury her. Her parents killed her or made her die. And that's really interesting, I think. I think that is what it is. I think I might be wrong, but I think I'm right at the same time. But I might be wrong. Who knows? Maybe that might be the case. It's really interesting so far. I'm really digging the small little poems that are coming together to fit the story of what's going on here. Though I don't remember the first and second one yet. Thread and Needle. Yeah, I don't know about the Thread and Needle. The Blind Man, I think, is representative of... I think the Blind Man is representative of the mob, I think. The town people who are probably organizing those problems, but we'll see. DNNet news update, which is kind of random to me. Oh, what? What? Yukimoto Mansion blown up. Oh my god, so we basically are... this is a prequel. We were literally spending a prequel. Oh my god. I can't believe Suki was a prequel. Suki Part 1 is a prequel to the actual events that comes up in Parade. Holy hell, I hate this. I can't believe they set this up to be... I hate it, but I love it. But I hate it because it's like... I didn't realize that we were not at that point in time yet until now. Wow. Okay. Sure. Okay. We got it. News update. Yukimoto Mansion blown up. Stop it. Scrolly wheel. Damn it. The scrolly wheel just sometimes try to move up by itself, and I can't do anything about that. Yukimoto Mansion blown up. Newsflash, at approximately 9:50 a.m. today, July 11th, the home of Yukimoto Group Chairman Yukimoto suddenly erupted in flames and explosions. It appears to have been caused by a bomb. So far, no one appears to have been injured. Neither the police nor news agencies have received contact with anyone claiming responsibility. The Yukimoto Mansion. The fudge is going on. There we go. I was like, I'm waiting for the transition, but it requires that I need to exit the menus of the email before then. So we're gonna go talk to Tetsu, I'm guessing. Wow, on the same day, really. I don't think Tetsu got back from his patrol after that explosion, right? Wait a second. At least tell me what the hell happened. I can't say stuff. Just go back home for now. I don't have time to waste with hacks. Hold up. In this case, I want to say something. What? What's that sound? Next time. On emergency call right now. You hear the sirens, right? But anyway, keep out of this stuff. Hey, wait. Fudge. What the hell is going on? They're just being called for the emergency meeting, which I presume is the meeting that we had for the first time with that one dude, the whole chief guy that the whole chief guy that was trying to take place for our operation. So now we're going into Suki Part 2, which is weird because they could have just left it at Suki and just Suki alone. We didn't really need to have a Part 1 or Part 2, honestly. 12 days later. Honestly, it just confuses me that we had to have a Part 1 and Part 2 when they're not split apart from that long. But whatever, I guess. Okay, so I'm guessing 12 days later is... Oh, so maybe the aftermath of Yukimoto's problems, I guess, might be where we're at now at this point with Tokyo. Okay, so it's kind of giving us a well-rounded, like, before and after events, because we know the events behind the whole Yukimoto case, and In a span of around 2 weeks, I think a lot happened, but we're not sure what happened at the end with Sumio because we clearly didn't have enough like expose about how Sumio was the criminal behind everything, but we'll see. I think we'll probably figure out the bat was Sumio all this time, but we'll see. Morning word. Quiet as usual. Alright, let's check the window and phone. Silence on the window, okay. Wait, are we actually literally needing to call somebody? I didn't anticipate this. Fuck. It's busy again. I'm guessing it's because of Tetsu. Yeah, he's trying to call Tetsu, I think. Because Tetsu probably blocked his communication from almost everybody except for us, our character. Alright, inbox. Interesting. We didn't have 2 weeks worth of mail built up on our email thing. From Erika Yukawa to Tokyo Morishima, rumors. After that weird thing with the Yukimoto mansion getting blown up, it looks like something has happened to Chairman Yukimoto himself. Oh, so the chairman hasn't killed himself yet with the company. It's still just a rumor, but most of the rumors from this particular news agency turned out to be true. So plenty of care will be required for info concerning the Yukimoto Zaibatsu. Stock prices too. It's pretty apparent that the higher-ups here at my company, are acting strange. I assume that there's gonna be some sort of press embargo. Something is happening to the Yukimoto group, maybe threats from the bomber or something? By the way, you went to Mikumo 77, right? Find anything new? And how about contact from the back? It can't just be a coincidence. We find out about the stuff at Mikumo 77, and then the home chairman of the Yukimoto group, which basically killed the town of Mikumo, gets blown up. Maybe the bat tipped someone off. He must know something, or possibly he himself was the bomber. When you saw the news about the bombing, you said you felt something strange too. Felt something too, right? How do you plan to move? What the hell is the HCU guys doing? Can't get a hold of them. Ah, I know. I think the bat is suspicious too. Okay, we're going back to the memo, I guess. Right off the bat to kind of write out our thoughts. I went to Mikumo 77 for 3 days. 3 days? Literally, what, like 2 weeks has passed, sort of? Of course, I wasn't able to set foot inside the factories, but it was still surprising to see that it has been left as is for the past 20 years. Mikumo 77 is like a ghost town now. Nobody lives there, the buildings are all old and screwed up. The towns are filled with potholes. Looking from higher ground, the old factory shows off a black silhouette. The factories are relatively small. The small factories takes up all the space, with almost no open areas. Like some weird plants cropping up, or like guts made of metal were gathered together all dead. You know what's funny? Reading off of this and thinking of the Mikumo 77, I feel like if Suda51 or maybe even Grasshopper manufacturer ever choose to make a game that's not a visual novel and they're doing a first-person horror game, this setting would work the best. It would be cool because it would be like a ghost town, and what you're being chased after is like effed up like people. I feel like people who got infected by the contamination, and they're just like cannibals almost in a sense. And like this guy is just going in there just kind of like as a researcher or something, like a reporter. That's similar to Tokyo, but not really. And then like it would be like not RE7, like not like Resident Evil 7 kind of style, but like no weapons, just Outlast kind of thing, but in like a Japanese sort of like factory rundown town, and it's all broken down, like Fatal Frame setting mixed in with Outlast sort of like action and sequences with cinematics, and then it would be under the setting of this town's name and history, and that would be really cool. Actually, I think that would be a really interesting game to see. And then at the end, like the ending would be like explosion, because it would represent the end of that one of when Sumio blew up that town. I think that would be cool. That'd be really cool, but I doubt it. I doubt that it's an easy work, considering how difficult that would be. Because you have to play with ghosts, you gotta play with people, and you have to like figure out like how to piece it all together instead of just leaving it at obscurity, I guess. What happened to Yukimura? Was he killed or kidnapped? Or maybe the HC unit is protecting him. Either way, like Erica said, it's certain that something is going to happen with him, going on with him. Maybe I should hurry up and report on the info I brought back from Mikumo 77. I probably know who did it. Let's check the email. Or, yeah, we didn't see the today's word. Today's word. The drunkard, the safer. The drunkard, the safer. Drunkards rarely get hurt. In movies, not so much. Like in shows or movies. But in real life, yeah, I guess that might be true. Because people think that drunks are so weird looking, I guess. It's like, I've never gotten drunk myself. I've never. But I feel like I would see that happening where people just avoid drunk people because they're just scared of getting hurt by them because they're much more dangerous and harder to control than it is with a person who's like not drunk at all. Yeah, I guess. Like people who like get hit and run by a drunk person, the person who's drunk literally isn't going to get in trouble or get hurt as much. Sometimes even the point where the person who's drunk and walking on the street is very rare almost at this point, so I guess it kind of makes sense, sort of. Yeah, anyways. Those who stop giving a crap somehow tend to avoid making mistakes. Okay. Fair. Bum, 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 bum. I would kind of assume the transition was happening there. So we're driving away to where? HC unit? Oh, we're just driving still. Sweet car still. Must be a Mustang that they referenced off of. I actually don't even know what car they referenced this off of. En route to where? Imagine we're en route to the Yukimura building. That would be so freaking amazing because that literally somewhere in these days, the Yukimura is gonna literally blow up their own place pretty much soon. Crap. If this ends up being pointless, I'm gonna lose my crap. If this ends up being pointless, I'm gonna go crazy. Alright, so we're checking email while driving. Are you kidding me? I went to the HC unit and grabbed a guy named Morikawa. Oh, Morikawa! And gave him a message for Kusabi. I said I wanted to give him some materials concerning Mikumo 77, but it's no good. He obviously wasn't taking me seriously. The guys in the HC unit are out for blood. And they're probably not seeing what's right in front of their eyes. Regarding Yukimura, it looks like they have no intention of telling me what's going on. I guess private citizens don't have the right to know. Well, I don't have to tell them crap either, you know? The three kids from the old man's fairy tale. The princess who died is the girl. This is for sure. According to old newspaper, a 7-year-old was killed. A 7-year-old girl was killed. The person responsible was caught and punished. However, there are many points of doubt in this case, and the injuries sustained by the girl were so bad they couldn't even have been done by just one person. They apparently found blood of different blood types in her body. In the end, the story was wiped out quickly, and everyone forgot about it. But if it was a violent mob who killed the girl, then stuff starts to make sense. There are some really intriguing analytical reports about the victims of the pollution at Mikumo 77. Those affected suffered from terrible asthma and overwhelming fatigue. Overwhelming fatigue, mainly. And on top of that, it wasn't known at the time, but the hazardous waste contained a certain type of narcotic substance, which possibly really effed people up. This narcotic substance has a stimulant effect, which causes violent obsession. Ooh. Excuse me while I drink my coffee still. I need to thirst up because a lot of reading is taking my mouth for a spin. Taking it to the Sahara Desert. Alright, excuse me. Maybe this caused the people to turn into a violent mob, which is why the girl was killed. Yeah, maybe it elevated their anger a little bit. I'm thinking what show had that, like recently that I watched. I think it was like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the serum, super serum thing. Yeah, because I heard that somebody said that it was like that serum elevates their emotion, that one emotion that they have. And I feel like this kind of medical thing, or this narcotic thing, is literally kind of like that almost. Mine is the super part, the super serum part, making them invulnerable to bullets or something. So that leaves the two boys who tried to protect the princess. Of these three people, one was blind, one was deaf, and one was dumb. Oh. But there's three boys. And I'm guessing there's two other boys that were, or one other boy that was not one of those things. If the old man's story is correct, 20 years have passed and they've become adults. Where are they? And what are they doing now? I'm almost certain that it was those two boys who blew up the Yukimoto mansion. However, I looked at it, that's the only thing that makes sense. I wonder how Kusabi will react to those materials. Can that dude even understand those fairy tales? Also, the bat. Erika's theory that the words to the riddles themselves have meaning seems to be correct. A blind man. Is that one of them? Who is the bat, and what about Kamui? Is even Kamui somehow connected to Yukimoto? No, he's not. I feel like Kamui is just thrown into this mixture because they just think that it's that, but it's probably most likely not anywhere related to Kamui. Unless Kamui actually was one of the kids there, like the blind kid or something. That would be interesting, but I doubt it. I understand that the bat could be a blind man thing because bats uses their ears very, very, very heavily because they have sonar and everything. Like, the bats aren't, like, considered... A bat doesn't seem to be considered, like... fully blind, but they're just kind of almost blind in a sense. Anyways. AC unit is really on the move. Something is still happening. What the hell's going on? Getting revenge. 20 years after the fact. Okay, so... Wait, we're just taking a drive and then just heading back? That's pretty random. Took a drive and just came back. Kind of weird. I guess he just wants a break out of his room, I guess. I'm guessing this is the following day, the next day. Alright, so nothing too out of the ordinary yet. Telephone? Gotta call the AC unit. Actually, screw it. I won't be able to catch anyone anyway. Fair, considering how he's probably called every day of the week. Red? It's like, I get all excited for some reason. I wonder why. What do you think? I don't know, maybe the excitement's because you have a feeling for something happening soon. Oh hey, no name. There's a no name email, what the heck? SE and Ohana, subject warning. You find anything out about the bat? We've already been over when and how you first came into contact with them. This crap is no longer going to fly. I need some information from you. With all these extensions from your reports, you've already broken your contract. If you don't reply within 48 hours, drastic measures will be taken. You will be in a world of crap. Wow. That guy's serious now. You know Hana's really serious. Oh no, it's Festa! No, 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 no! I can't. Oh, I can't exit off of this. No, don't open the executable. No. Oh my god, I can't even like. You can hear me pressing the arrow keys to say no. I can't even click it either. Oh my god, I hate this. You mother trucker, Tokyo, you idiot! Congratulations, it's the famous Festa. Yay, uh-oh, you're already F. No stopping it now, you're getting totally reformatted. The computer is now F. Everything on it, everything. It's going away now. There is nothing before the... say so goodbye. See you again, baby. Oh my god, Tokyo. You should not click on yes, you moron. I knew that was the popular Festa bullcrap. What the hell is this? Fudge. Looks like I've been hit by a virus. I guess. Crap. God damn it. Mother trucker. Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, sorry, but I've got my stuff all backed up and compressed and loaded to my laptop. And that's what I thought, too. So, you know, go F yourself, virus. It's kind of true, though. We kind of had the laptop all this time. Just as long as he doesn't pull up that email again. Because any email touching on that would screw it again. Or screw us over again. I hate that Tokyo did not remember about Festa. Festa was not that long ago. Like, they've been warning us about it multiple times before. Like, since the first time we've heard that there's a virus spreading around. Was when they mentioned it, like, you know, there's a virus spreading around. And he still does not get it. What the hell? Fireworks, huh? The Yukimura mansion. Now the explosions start. Maybe they're trying to set it up with, like, some sort of festival. Criminals sure do love blowing stuff up real good. Why is that? Who the hell? Might be Yukimura. Oh god, it's affecting our UI. The virus is affecting our UI in the game. I'm just noticing a bit of our UI being corrupted somehow. Telephone? Hello? It's me. Oh, hey, Kusabi, right? I heard from Morikawa. Stop. This game's getting screwed up. Damn it. No, the virus is getting infected with our freaking game. I hate this. I absolutely hate it. I wonder if we could have just exited off the email, though. I just don't get it. That's good. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at any key details that's corrupted because of the fact that the virus is affecting our game in general, too. There's something regarding Mikumo 77 that I just have to talk to you about. Okay, but wait. I can't give out any information. Oh yeah, I forgot this is the phone. I can't give out any information right now. Listen, Yukimoto's fine. Other than that, I can't say stuff for him now. Who was the bomber? We're not looking into that. There should be 2 men left who were originally from Mikumo. It may have been them. I see. Do you have some sort of lead? No. But try checking that place out. Mikumo. Listen up. People's lives are at stake. So don't say stuff about this to anyone. We aren't letting anyone from the media get anywhere near this. If anything gets leaked to the bomber, and if it gets found out, everyone involved will be fudged. Of course, I won't. That's all for now. I'm hanging up. So Yukimoto is okay. Something is definitely going on. I'm guessing this is during the time of the negotiation, if I recall, because 24 was around the same day as Yukimoto getting saved by us, by our character, technically. So I'm guessing that's what's going on at this particular day. Crap, I'm all out of these. What the hell do I do now? How about sending that damn email to Inohana? Because Inohana was asking for an email. Totally screwed. Okay, I just want to see what he had to say. Man, the UI is getting screwed up by the whole thing. By the whole corruption thing. Yeah, everything is getting weirdly corrupted. Red. Red, lend me your wisdom. You're not just living in elegance, right? I mean, you can't understand me anyway, but still. Oh yeah, the old guy. The lead is the old guy. Yeah, I guess. That makes sense. I'm wondering if the corruption follows us all the way through here. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it, yeah. Oh no, it is still there. Corruption is somewhat still there. But it's not as... Yeah, I guess it's not really that bad. I thought it was the corruption, but it looks like it's just... Oh no, it is corruption still. Because there's black bars every now and then. I can't rely on the HD unit. I'm sick of waiting for mail from the Bat 2. If I'm gonna proceed further, I'm gonna have to talk to the old survivor from Mikumo. He'd know who the two boys were. I need to move. My goodness, everything's still like flickering about here and there. I wouldn't be surprised if the whole game just goes crazy for a little bit because of the fact that it wants to make it seem like a diegetic UI, like a UI that just follows through with the idea that the virus is within our body in the game, of course. Oh yeah, we're almost out of time. I don't know if we can... I don't think we can save here either. Alright. I went to the address I got to America, and it ended up being a small, dingy apartment building. When I knocked on the door, an old man with the veins bulging out of his temples stuck his face through. He looked a bit clammy and sick. I came to ask you about Mikumo, I told him. For some reason, he seemed to smirk at my statement. He invited me into his apartment with a smile. I guess we're going to be talking to him face to face about how he's... Why is the... Oh god, that's a creepy old man picture. But I also noticed that the 102 on the top of the screen, so like over there, the 102 is a little bit off-centered from whatever it is. Pardon me, I'm not in the best of health. I see. Go ahead and lie down. Don't mind me. So, what do you need? There were 3 kids in Mikumo, right? Oh, the kids. Yeah, they were 3. They were there. I want to know what happens with those kids. You got any smokes? Huh? Oh, yeah, here you go. Please, tell me what you know. Hey! What is it? That's good. These are some good smokes. That's wonderful. This guy reminds me of that old lady from earlier on in the Suki Part 1, where she said that her husband died but that the cigarettes brand was his favorite. Kinda reminds me of that. Oh yeah, that was some terrible stuff. You mean what happened 20 years ago? Those kids had grown up together. They were really close. Always getting into mischief together. And? While I was sleeping, they shaved my bureau doll. Like, really cleanly and nicely. No, wait. That was my grandkids. Come on, buddy. Oh yeah. Those 3 kids had a leader. Born into a poor factory worker's family. What was the name again? Really clever kid. Is that the princess? The right-hand man. Oh yeah, it was a boy named Fuyuki. He didn't talk much, but he was a smart kid. So that's the first guy. There was another selfish little boy named Kiseki, too. So that's the second guy. And what happened? What happened? Some really bad stuff. They ganged up on this kid, did some horrible stuff to them. What did they do? The first kid, they gouged his eye out. Then they sewed his eyes shut with a needle and thread. Oh, okay. So that's a reference to that one poem. Another one had his mouth filled with oil and sewn shut. The last one had his eyes stabbed out with a stick and had his eardrums crushed. See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Seriously? So that's what happened to them. So who is see no evil, who is speak no evil, and who is hear no evil? As far as who was which, that's all lost in the fog of my memory. So then the bat is neither. The bat is literally neither of those kids, I think. But who knows? We'll see. Hopefully we'll gain control to save soon, because I really want to save. Oh, okay, we're on our laptop instead now. He just take a stop just to type up his memo. 20 years ago, there were 3 friends, a girl and 2 boys. For some reason, the girl was horribly assaulted by the violent mob of people who were from Mikumo and was raped. Oh, okay, that made it way 10 folds worse than I thought it would be. So that's why they said there was blood from other people on her or in her or whatever it is. Ugh. That's disgusting, man. That's disgusting. Oh my god. The 2 boys tried to save her, but they were captured by the violent mob. The 3 had their eyes, ears, and mouths shut. Wow, this mob is ridiculous, though. This is what that riddle from the bat was talking about. They were drenched in oil or just attacked with it, stabbed, and were sewn up with a needle and thread. Who was eaten by their parents? That means their parents turned a blind eye to what was happening to them. Exactly. That's why I said that when the last poem with the father eating the son or the child that's talking in the poem, the father eating him is a representation, a metaphor, not literal meaning, of him kind of letting the kid die, pretty much. The bat can write emails, so he either can't speak or can't hear. The one who had their eyes gouged out and sewn up was either the girl or the one who isn't the bat. The one who had oil poured into their mouth and had it sewn up was either the girl or the other one who isn't the bat. I guess it would be, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's hard to tell. Because I feel like there's more than 3 kids. I think there was like about 5 boys and 1 girl, probably. Because I remember the preview from earlier on that it wasn't like 3 people only there. And now the 2 boys are attempting to get revenge for what happened 20 years ago. They're after Yukimoto, the one responsible for causing the pollution and everything else. When I get home, I gotta restore my desktop PC. No, before that, I gotta clean out that turtle's tank. The turtle's tank. Oh, okay, it took a little while before. I also realized that the corruption is not as obstructive as it was earlier, so it's a little less now this time. The whole virus thing is like a little less this time. It's not as vicious as it was earlier. Tokyo's home. So we're cleaning the turtle's tank. We also need to clear our computer. Looks fine. Well, the hard disk is clean. I guess this will do just fine. Oh, I see. He's just repaired by noise. Oh no, the final warning! S. Inohana to Tokyo Morishima. Final warning. I'm warning you. If you don't reply, your contract will be terminated. You're almost out of time. S. Inohana, read final warning. My computer got effed up by a virus, and I couldn't send any mails. Sorry about that. About the bat, he must be a Kamui believer. I heard that his name among some rumors on the internet. He hasn't mailed me back again yet. Apart from that, I have absolutely no info. So conversely, if you've got any info, I'd like you to share it with me. I'm still investigating, and I will keep going. Just a quick note, that is all. Alright, send it. Way did you kick the frickin' hornet's nest? Back to the memo again. I didn't get to see today's word yet. Damn it. I can't tell the client about the time the bat crashed into my chat. It would break my non-disclosure agreement, the NDA. As I was chatting with Erica, I can't explain that. Why was that girl at Mikumo raped and beaten? There must be a reason she was sacrificed. If I know who she was, I could probably figure out that much. Or figure that out too. Yeah, we're extending this episode because of the fact that they won't let me save today's word. Our eagle does not catch flies. Even if an eagle is starving to death, it won't reduce itself to eating garbage. Fair. Very fair. Yep, game is not letting me save at all whatsoever. Oh my god. Can we let me save, please, Game? Game, let me save soon. My god, I should have saved when we had the call from Tetsu, but I messed up and thought that it was like still 20 minutes in. I still thought we were in 20 minutes. It's fine, I guess. I'll probably leave this as a longer episode than some previous parts, I guess. It's been a while. I guess it has. By the way, whatever happened with those riddles you were talking about? Oh yeah, those. I finally worked them all out. Then I went on a little trip. I knew it. So you want a trip after all? Thanks to you. In that case, how about a drink? I guess I have no choice. Fix yourself one of whatever you like. Okay, I guess. Kind of a celebration almost for him. For Tokyo, but not really. Are we into the following day already? Wow. Yeah, 2 p.m. already. I guess we slept in the car maybe after the drinking at Jackhammer. Maybe, maybe not. Hopefully we can end the episode here. Sorry about the plane helicopter thing in the background. Alright, we're still a little bit corrupted in the UI, but that's fine. Oh god, the UI just went haywire there for a little bit. Sorry about the plane's noises, but thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode or another video of mine. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day, good night, or whenever watching this. This is it for now. I know this is a longer episode, but at the very least we tackled on a lot of the stuff that Tokyo was going through. I mean, it's easier to make it a little bit longer because Tokyo has a little bit slower pacing of story, but it still is interesting because it kind of gives us sort of like, I don't know if I would call it a longer expose or if it's a longer background check of what's going on in the back versus having to be involved with the case constantly. But otherwise, I think that this story is taking itself a little bit slowly through Tokyo's eyes. But at the same time, it does have a lot of impact to knowing what the hell happens outside of the whole scenario that we go through. Because sometimes we missing out, you know, like how others or outside's perspective is seen through what the HD unit goes through. And it's interesting to see that sort of third person or, yeah, second person perspective of the story or the cases. Yeah, in the next episode we'll continue with Tokyo through Suki and see if Suki will end off in the next episode to see how we'll see how Tokyo kind of manages to find out who the bad is, get all the information, do all this crazy stuff, and whatnot that we will find throughout the next episode. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys have a good, amazing day, weekend, night, or whenever watching this. Roz, out.